Younglife, in many, many ways, seems to be made for Africa, and Africa for Younglife. I came to Morocco and pioneered Younglife here. But now we have teams in Morocco that are growing, developing.
My name is Yassine. I'm area director for Younglife Morocco. It's really hard to share about Jesus in Islamic country, but God is moving.
Now we have a model that we can bring other North African countries that are interested in reaching their kids.
My name is Tom Balch. I live near Santa Cruz, California.
Tom Balch, he's an interesting bird. Met him through a mutual friend, Mike, and Mike called me and said, hey, there's a guy out in California. I think he rides those big BMW motorcycles like you do.
Being on a bike just is fun. You get cold, you get hot, it can be noisy, and I'm loving it, rain or shine.
We just made fast friends.
Tom is my sponsor for a long time.
Through a weird set of circumstances, my wife and I ended up on Younglife Africa Committee. During one of our committee meetings, our leader, Steve Larmy.
My boss, Steve Larmy, had said, we really want to think and pioneer work in these new places.
And he had this bingo card that he passed out, and it had listed these countries, and a few of them were like Egypt or Jordan, Lebanon. And I remember looking at this card and thinking to myself, oh, this is pretty awesome, man. This is me daydreaming. There's no plan involved in this. There's this vision of just, hey, within the next year or two, me riding my bike around the Mediterranean and these countries. And Dan goes, well, this is awesome, man.
Let's ride through the region, connect with people of faith. On the front end, raise money so we have money in place so that if and when we find the right people to invest in, we've got the resources to do it.
In a matter of just, it seemed like minutes, we're committed to raising $500,000, and it's this big deal.
Tom and I started dreaming a big dream, kind of ran up the flagpole with Steve and Younglife, and they haven't shot it down yet, so we're moving forward.
So now the idea has grown to every country that we go into, where they're doing Younglife ministry, we'll plug in with that community.
In places where we're hoping to expand the work, like in Egypt and Tunisia, we'll meet with people of faith in these places.
It's one thing to raise money for existing Younglife ministry. It's a different kind of challenge to raise money for something that's not there yet. So we're going to be looking for some significant partners to raise some significant dollars that will go into an account at Younglife that's being held in reserve for starting new work in unidentified countries in Africa and the Middle East.
Each rider's going through their network of people to rally financial support.
We're open for 2 more riders. You got to raise some money. You got to make sure you got travel insurance that will ship your body and your bike back if you don't make the trip. Yeah.
Riding on a motorcycle, it gives you an opportunity to be just in the environment. It's almost a natural conversation starter.
It's going to be full of all kinds of those experiences where we can meet some awesome people and hearing their stories and their challenges and how we could partner with them to do Younglife in those countries.
As we do this trip and connect with people of faith and people that have a heart for kids, we're just going to continue that conversation and talk and dream and share with how do we best reach and impact young people in the best way possible.
I can take my passion for writing, which I love to do, and I can kind of have this other purpose for it that makes it less narcissistic.
Younglife is about Jesus, it's about relationships, it's about laughter, it's about adventure.
We're open to having up to 5 riders. Each rider would be challenged to raise $100,000 each. Our passion is to raise the money, to raise up these opportunities for Younglife. It's trying to take a passion that we have and leverage it to do something bigger than any one of us could do it ourselves.
It may seem like a harebrained idea, but it really just captures the essence of what Younglife really is.